Traveler, welcome back to King Alligator's Cove. I'm your resident King Alligator, here to tell you another story before you get on your travels. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know how to start this damn story. So, I'm gonna just freeball the fuck out of it because I really had no time to think of this shit. My whole day has been fucked. I've popped a callus on my hand. Fucking girlfriend acting retarded. Been a bad day until now, so I just said fuck it and recorded this. So I'm gonna say how I started is Godzilla isn't in Japan, period. Like, don't even worry about how he got there because he isn't Godzilla. Like, he's my version of him, which isn't atomic shit. Don't even worry about it. Like, I understand, oh look, he's gonna be broken. I don't care. He's not atomic at all. He's Spitfire and all that. That's why I left that picture because that's what he's gonna look like in human. Like, that's his transformed human-ish form. I don't know what the hell his human form looks like, so don't even bother asking. But that's how he pretty much looks in his human form. I wish I can find him with the black armor. It looks better, but fuck it, white armor. So he was born in Chernobyl around the same time. About the same time as Staku. Fuck it, because I feel like that's gonna make sense. Chernobyl definitely because of the nuclear meltdown, and he is a combination of many things. It's like too many things to name. He's gonna be more than just a fucking lizard. Like, he's a combination of snakes, lizards, not frogs. No, because no, that just won't work. Snakes, lizards, and all amphibians besides frogs. Because no, like, as much as I want him to have frog shit, it make no sense for him to have frog shit. Plus that fucking Yoshi shit, head shit. Anyway, yeah, like, he grows up in Chernobyl without anyone around. He just grows if you don't know what Chernobyl is, it's basically a place a nuclear meltdown happened. He was at the epicenter of it. Fuck, I forgot where I left off already. No, fuck it, I know exactly where I left off. Cause brother walked in on me doing this shit for the first fucking time. Oh, fuck it. As I say, he was in the epicenter of Chernobyl. Therefore, like, he got all the radiation and shit. So therefore, he mutated. Like, think of fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fuck it. Besides this thing being a Fortnite looking thing, we all know what it is. I'm not gonna hide the fact that I stole this shit. Not the what if, the fucking picture. Cause duh, it's obvious. But yeah, like, that happens, and he grows up in Chernobyl around many other mutated things. Not sentient as him, but sentient. No, not even nowhere near sentient as him. Just mutations. And he grows up there. Until he gets around, Deku's age. Then, as food went dry, water went dry, he decides to leave. Him, because he's been in Chernobyl and knows the monster of Chernobyl, he knows how to transform into that form in Godzilla. And for anyone to ask, yes, he learned how to transform. I'm not explaining how, because no, I'm not making a whole fucking notebook list of how the fuck he did that. I'll probably, if I feel like this did well, I will come back and redo the fucking story to where it makes sense how he fucking learned. Until then, it makes fucking sense. But yeah, he decides to leave Chernobyl. Yes, in the middle of fuck nowhere. I don't even know where it is on a map. And go to somewhere you feel like would fit in. Or he just swam until he got tired and just landed in Japan. That sounds a lot better. I just feel like he fit in. And he could fit in anywhere in this fucking world. But yeah, he swam until basically he got tired. And he ended up in Japan. And what do you know? The same fucking city as Deku. Now, instead of him being retarded and saying, oh, I'm gonna go in as. Alright, so yeah. Little sister walked in on me this time. I have a big family. No, I do not have my own room, so don't ask. I'm recording this in the kitchen at 4:30 in the morning. Well, yeah, let's continue. He basically swam until he got tired and landed in fucking Japan. And no, I'm not. And no stupid shit happened. He just swam until he got tired. And mind you, I don't forget when that Chernobyl thing happened. So I'm gonna just say he swam for many, many years, just eating whatever. Alright, after a shameless plug and me being aggravated because I couldn't edit the shit back in, as I was saying before in the last clip, the Red Hand. Mind you, I was gonna shameless plug the whole damn server, but I realized, fuck everyone but the Red Hand, and the group I was about to talk about was just made. So I can't mention them yet. And they won't be in the story because they're the strict version of my group. But yeah, that he meets us because if you think about it, he's been in two places, Chernobyl and the sea. Before you, before you say, "Oh, King, how did your story make sense?" It makes fucking sense. You can't learn Japanese in the fucking water. Yeah, he just swam around with a huge dictionary of Japanese and started reading the shit in the fucking sea while he was going. And didn't bump into every fucking. I don't know. I'm not a geography fucking person. And didn't bump into the United States, Canada, and all that shit. He just landed on Japan. I said landed on Japan. Landed in Japan or hit Japan. I don't fucking know how the hell I want to word this. And he met the Red Hand. I'm gonna say this: the Red Hand is comprised of many individuals, and there's no more than there's just no more than 10 of us. I think I don't remember. I'm retarded half the time, and he we can speak many different languages, including the one he speaks, which is Russian or Ukrainian, or I don't remember. If someone can link this or tell me they speak, I appreciate it. At the same time, thank you, and it's already too late. And yes, we speak Russian, so we basically ask him, "What are you doing in Japan?" And now he responds back, "I just landed here. I don't know where I am, and what the hell is Japan?" And we basically see it as, okay, well, we don't know what the hell he is, what the hell he's going to do, so we might as well just take him in. And before you say, "Oh, that's a stupid ass decision," well, what would you do if you had someone who bumped into Japan, was a big dinosaur, and switched down to a little fucking dinosaur? Or a lizard. I don't know what the fuck Godzilla is. Cause I know someone's gonna say, "Oh, he's this and that." Dude, I don't care. I'm dead ass tired. And I don't want to think about what the hell he is. So, yeah, Red Hand takes him in. And for the next, 10 months, during, you know how All Might and Deku go through the training and all that, we take him in and we give him the training and Japanese speech and all that. So he isn't a master at martial arts, but he's decent. He's decent. Just because of everything, I'm gonna say he's decent because the red hand has many things. I'm not saying how many because if I do, like this will be like a whole hour dilemma how about to like I'm gonna blow my whole team, including myself, and I'm pretty sure my bat can't even reach that far. But yeah, basically teaching him martial arts and how to can't even teach him how to fucking control his form. What the fuck am I about to say? Teaches him martial arts, and before you ask, no, the red hand will not help him in any future endeavors. They just took him in. They're gone. Like, not gonna lie. No, matter of fact, fuck that. I'm gonna scratch that. We stay in Japan. Fuck it. We're just not heroes. We're not villains. We're just there to be there. Honestly, we're just a dojo that says Red Hands Dojo, and we teach many martial arts. I'm not gonna name them all because I'm not gonna say fuck you. He's MMA. He's an MMA god. But yeah, he decent, you know, and I'm yeah, this is going pretty well actually. Matter of fact, let me pause this so I can get the name I got for him. All right. I am back after taking me 20 minutes to actually surf through my fucking server and find the name I was gonna give this guy. Because, I'm a fucking idiot who forgot to pin the shit and or forgot to remember the name of a guy that I thought of 2 fucking weeks ago. That pissed me off again. But, yeah, King Coral and... fuck it, I'm not even gonna fix my screen at this point. No, fuck it. Alright, King Coral. No, that's not his fucking name. Why am I plugging myself in this fucking shit? His name is Coral Basilisk. And no, I will not say Coral or Basilisk the entire fucking time. His nickname will be Core from now on. Kor. Not Core. I see anyone say that, I'm gonna have to beef with you. Because I'm not having this name be Core. Anyway, I guess. We give him the name because Coral in Russian means king or whatever the hell it means. And Basilisk is the king of lizards or whatever the hell it is. I don't remember. But yeah, King Coral Basilisk. But we all call him Core because, Coral is hard to fucking say after a while. You want to say Core. But yeah, that happens. I'm tired of shit. Yeah, that happens. And I'll say for the last 10 months, he's been learning martial arts and been learning how to read, write, talk, speak, understand Japanese. And he's pretty good at it. Like, besides from martial arts, that, not granted, he does have accelerated learning because I want to give that to him. Because, 10 months ain't enough to learn a new fucking language. So I kind of gave him the short end of the stick and I'm making up for it. He's not doing bad at Japanese. Like, his Japanese is fluent. He can read, he can write it, he can say it. He's pretty much that's his second language down there. And yeah, like he is good. He's smart. Like, I'm gonna tell you this now. Like, we didn't just teach him Japanese. Like, we taught him math, agriculture, all that, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, like he isn't dumb by a long shot. Though he ain't the not actually he's pretty fucking smart. Like, he's smarter than like all of us in the fucking red hand combined because we all get stupid at some point. We all lose our brain cells at one point or another and gain them back rapidly. But yeah, he after the 10 months we notify him that we got him as a thing to go into UA to take the test. Mind you, this guy, the furthest Matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna give him the short end of the stick. Fucking again. We live close to UA, but we're not retarded close. Like we're like a couple blocks away, and we tell him we got you a spot at UA because of past transgressions. Because this is the same universe. I'm not gonna say Red Hand pulled a few strings, and no, we are not the fucking mob. So don't ask. We pulled a few strings and got him into the testing. He isn't like the testing. He isn't the up up thing text testing like the advanced shit. But he's like in the test with Deku, Bakugo, and all of them. It's Hoenn time actually. So I'm gonna say on the way there, because he walks. He's walking with. Fuck it me. I feel like fucking me in the story a little bit, and I'm explaining to him that this test determines whether you get the UA. Mind you, you haven't been to school. You're older than all the kids there, technically, but your legal age is the same age as theirs because you have the mentality of a 14-year-old or however old they are. I'm sorry if I don't remember, though. You gotta hand it to me. I haven't. I caught up with the manga, and it's weird going back to the beginning of something you're already like eons ahead in. It's like reading the end of Demon Slayer and coming back to the beginning and guessing Tanjiro's age. No, he's like 17 at the end of it. But yeah, I'm explaining to him like we already figured out, like we told them you've been homeschooled from preschool to middle school. Preschool to middle school. Now I'm back. Alright, I am back. I had tables to serve because you're not the only fucks in here. But yeah, basically, where the hell did I leave off at? Oh yeah, I was explaining to him like the whole situation. So I explained to him that from we got you covered from like middle school to preschool. Like we know where you're from. We just say we adopted you and brought you into our dojo. But we lied the hell out of that because instead of you middle, being with us from since you were a baby to middle school, you've been with us 10 months. And mind you, it's been a ball these 10 months. You spit fire. You cook excellent food. Your tail is awesome, even though it's short. And your gi, yeah, your gi is kind of cool too. And it kind of looks like that because we can't get him an actual gi because he will break it. Because look at that nigga. And yes, I am black. I have the full rights to say that. And I can pull my card anytime I want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He gets to the entrance or get close. I say, all right, I have to go. And there you go. Want to know what my power was? Instant transmission. So my character just zips out. Now, this is back at his point of view. So he is now walking up the stairs. And no, before you say it, he's not a fucking klutz. He does not trip. He does, however, see Deku trip. And Uraraka catching him. And mind you, because he isn't retarded when it comes to comedy, that shit wasn't funny. Like, he looks at it and he's like, wow, he really is clumsy. Though, he should, granted, if it wasn't for the fact I've been with these guys for the past 10 months, I'd be like that too. Like, I'd be nervous as all hell. And he doesn't bump into Ida as much as I want to hoe Ida right now because Ida was a dickhead after. Matter of fact, fuck it. It's hoeing time and he's on the block. So he's walking and he's walking past Uraraka and Deku. Mind you, they both look at him and was like, "Oh, what's he? Where he's from? Where is he from?" Because you see a temple gi like Goku's, not the Whis version, but his old one with the King Kai symbol on it, all that. You know what I mean. If you don't watch Dragon Ball Z, who are you? But yeah, he walks by and Deku. Nah, Deku wouldn't even do that. Deku's too shy to walk up to someone and ask that question. Uraraka is too. So I say people kind of get an interest into him because he looks like a dragon, kind of. Not really a dragon, but he's dragging his nuts across people's face in a minute. But yeah, he kind of looks like a dragon almost. And to them, that's kind of amazing if you think about it. No, they don't see people with quirks like that all like that, not knowing it's not a fucking quirk. It's actually him. It is no such thing as a quirk to him. He knows what quirks are because the last 10 months, and he passes it off like, oh, he's a mutation quirk. When in actuality, the only thing that's mutations about him is the fact that he can switch forms from small to big. But yeah, I'm gonna say he's walking up the stairs, and mind you, he gets quite a bit of attention. I'm not bringing a ship into this yet, so hold your horses at just right there. As much as I want to, because this will be funny as hell, and I'm pretty sure if you know me, I'm talking to the Red Hand members because I trust them. You know what the ship is going to be, and you know how funny it was. So he, because of all the attention and because people have never seen really someone come up with a temple gi. No, it's not a temple gi. It's a regular gi. I mean, not many people see that. They think, oh, he's a Shaolin monk. And when he hears that, he turns around with his hands together and says, "No, I'm not a Shaolin monk. I'm not a monk. Period. I just went to a dojo and lived there. Therefore, this gi is really the only clothes I have." And mind you, Ida's nosy ass hears about that and asks him, and just like, I'm not even gonna say anything because I'm know for a fact that Gaza will flatten Ida. So I'm gonna just say Ida keeps that in mind for later on if he causes a stir. And he explains where he's from. And what do you know? Like, no, not yet. Because I feel like he doesn't. Ida, like, as much as shit I give Ida, because he is a fucking retard for how smart he is, he waits. So, after all that, Korra enters the, the fucking auditorium, or whatever the hell you guys want to call it. And he's greeted by President Mike. I'm pretty sure we all know the story. And while this is happening, Core is meditating because of the fact that A, you don't need, just because you meditate doesn't mean you're finding inner peace. That means you're just keeping it cool. You're thinking or doing whatever you need to do. And Ida, nosy motherfucker, sees this and turns around and points out like, "Hey, I think Dragon Boy here is asleep." And mind you, Core isn't asleep. He was just in a peaceful meditation until Ida starts sprouting bullshit. Now Core turns around and tells him, "Hey, look, Specs, I wasn't asleep. You ever hear of meditation? Something you need." And turns around and starts doing it again. And President Mark sees this and says, he wasn't asleep the entire time. I could clearly see that he's meditating. His hands are on the desk and everything. And mind you, Ida takes offense to this, and he sits back down because no one wants to hear Ida's bullshit still. And that whole thing happens. Now, when it comes to the testing, Core finishes fast. Like he there's no second guessing. Like he doesn't second guess. Like, he finishes the test and then looks over it and then turns it in because he's not a retard. He doesn't fix a single answer. He just wants to look over it just to look over it. Now he's at the first. He's the first 10 to the starting thing, and here's when I bring the juicy shit in. Tetsuyu. Yes, for those who know who. Yes, everyone knows who she is. The frog girl. And mind you, this nigga is the king of monsters and amphibians, if you think about it. So, what do you think would fucking happen? Yeah, I'm not even gonna explain it, but she gets a weird attraction to him when he's sitting there, because like he's in meditation form. Like he's not floating. Like he looks like he's floating, but if you look carefully enough, he's just standing on his fucking tail, or sitting on his tail and is poking up. Now Tetsuyu, like, she gets a bright idea and decides to walk over and talk to him. Well, not a bright idea. Her natural frog thing kicked in and said, "Hey, this guy looks strong. Let's talk to him. It doesn't look like he's gonna kill me." So she walks over and talks to him, and she basically introduces herself. And he opens his eyes. He says, "Hi, I'm Coral Basculus. Like, everyone calls me Cora because it's easier." And that whole thing happens. And these two are talking for a minute. And guess who shows up again? Ida. Yes, you think I'm done hoeing him? No, he's retarded. Now he sees this and he says, like, "Hey, why are you distracting other contestants?" Now Core is fed up with Ida now, because not only did he disturb his peace, not once, but twice. Now Core gets up off his third, I was about to say off his third leg, gets off his tail, stands straight up, and turns around at Ida and tells him to stop, or he's gonna smack him so hard that his mom will feel it. And Ida takes offense to this and basically would say, like, "Oh, you can't talk to me like that. I'm E," and then all of a sudden, all you hear is smack. And he wasn't playing. Ida knocked the fuck out. And his mom felt it, and she was like, "Oh shit," and that hurt. And then, that whole thing happened, and Cora just sits there like, "You should have just shut the fuck up. Now I'm about to go back to talking." And starts talking to Tetsuyu again and says, "Sorry for what just happened. He forced my hand." And that hand knocked his ass the fuck out. And yeah, everyone, like, time passes, everyone starts flooding in. Ida's still asleep. Everyone's circled around him, wondering who slept him. And yeah, I said fucking Deku. Core isn't dumb, because he know that he shouldn't have slept him, but he did deserve it. Even the Red Hand would have said, "Yeah, you should have slept him on the first try." And, like, yeah, no one knows how he's knocked out. All you see is a red handprint on his face, and someone wakes him up. And by this time, the test is pretty much starting. So, should I end? No, fuck it. I might as well just continue. Cause I want to get this over with. Cause I'm not trying to come back in the middle of an entrance exam and say fuck it. So, all that happens. They all get to line and ready, set, I really, like, do I really need to explain how much, like, Core is just retarded strong? Like, Godzilla, and you know that he is retarded strong. But Core, like, is fast as hell and strong as hell. Like, I'm not saying he's the Flash, but he can keep up with Ida and running, it's a feat in itself. As much as I hate Ida for right now, because he is retarded. Like, he's faster than Ida. Like, he can backpedal faster than Ida. So he's just running through and clearing robot after robot. And he's doing it at a good rate, and he feels like he's cleared enough robots to be in good parameters. And then he feels the shaking on the ground. which, as we all know, is the 0 Point robot. Now, mind you, he knows what it is and was about to walk away. But then, instead of Uraraka being stuck on the thing, it's Tetsuyu. And I'm not explaining how, I just want to do it for plot references. Damn, I spit. But, yeah, he turns back around and says, "Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me." Bolts towards her. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't even know how much that steel weighed. I'm not even about to guesstimate. He grabs it with one hand and throws it. Puts Tetsuyu on his back. Legit carried her. And went into huge Godzilla mode and destroyed the robot. And if you want a cinematic, I'm gonna just say fuck it. I'm gonna do it now because I actually like this scene in my head. He puts Tetsuyu. Matter of fact, fuck it. He puts it. Yeah, puts Tetsuyu on his back, and he doesn't say anything. He just closes his eyes and starts to grow into Godzilla. And in that second, he opens his mouth and spit and breathes fire on the 0 Pointer, melting it. And all while Tetsuyu is on the top of his head and seeing everything. And then he shrinks back into his clothes. I'm not going to say his clothes rip, because honestly, the Red Hand knows his ability, and we know how to get around shit like that. We're that good. And then he takes her off his back, and Princess carries her and says, "Oh, are you okay? Are you hurt?" You... And she says, "I'm good." And now I don't see myself doing voices. If anyone says anything, I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing a girl voice. It's damn near 5 in the morning. I'm not doing a fucking female voice. I can see the sun coming up. What the fuck? Let me end this shit quick as I can. All that happens. Tetsuyu has a sprained ankle. Now, mind you, I have a sprained ankle. I've had a sprained ankle. I can walk on this shit. But you know, cool like that. He like, I'ma just carry you, and has her and Princess carry. Now, mind you, this is like the real plot thickens. Like, she's seeing what Korra can do, and mind you, instead of her asking questions, she starts to like him more and more, because King of Monsters and King of Amphibians, this man pulling like reptile hoes and monster hoes, like it's like just like he's Captain Sable-Ho, and he's grade A. Like the man, if he had a car, he's Z rank on all amphibians list to get with. And she doesn't realize it, but she's starting to like him more and more the more he's around her. Or she's around him, however you see it. And all that starts cooking up. And when they finally reach Recovery Girl, he says, "Oh, she only has a sprained ankle. I saved her." And it has been stated that the event is over. After he sees Tetsuyu as well, he says, "I bid you farewell." And then Tetsuyu asks, "Oh, but where do you? Can I get like a number, email, however the hell they communicate there?" I'm not gonna ask. He says, "Oh, I just live at this dojo. You can, I don't know what the hell they use either. I'm gonna just say fuck it, Google. You can just Google my dojo and visit anytime. It's Red Hand's dojo." And then he says, "Until then, see you later." And here's where I'm gonna end it. So thank you for those who coming by. Um, that's the end of part 1 of the story. I don't know. I'm having a good feeling about it, but still, this won over fucking Broly somehow. And that Broly story, I'm thinking of it, and I might just do that tomorrow if I get quiet time enough to do it. Like right now, it's awfully weirdly quiet. I think because my brother left. My other brother, I'm not telling you how many, but this family is huge. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you come back on your travels. Visit Alligators Cove again. Until then, I'm gonna see you later.